Hello everyone, welcome to Friday Sews. My name's Christine and this is Christine Sews a Lot, where I talk about sewing a handmade wardrobe for me and for my family. Today I'm wearing To Me Maids. It's an outfit that goes together, and if I have time I'll take a photo of what I'm wearing today and insert it here. But I'm wearing the Hysope Blouse by Deer and Doe Patterns and the Evelyn Skirt by Chalk and Notch. I have made it out of this beautiful rayon rifle paper. I love this outfit. It has been so hot lately, I decided let's get out the summer wear. I did make a couple adjustments when I sewed this up last summer. I added, I think it was 2 inches to the length of the bodice of the Hysope, and I moved the slit down on the Evelyn, I think either 6 or 8 inches. And I'm very happy with the make. So if you're making these garments, it's something you may want to consider. The Hysope blouse is a crop top, but I don't want it to be too cropped, even with this high-waisted skirt. So what have I sewn this week? Not much. I have done a little bit of cleaning of my sewing room, which needs a lot of cleaning. I have cut out a dress, and I have mostly finished the bags for my father. So I spoke about these last Friday, some simple drawstring bags for their collection at church, and all I have left to do is to hem the tops and insert the drawstrings. And I told my father I'd bring them by today and this is really coming right under the line because he needs them for Sunday. I have cut out a Tabitha t-shirt dress out of this Robert Kaufman, I believe, cotton jersey, cotton spandex, and I'm looking forward to sewing that up. I can't believe it has taken me, 3 years or so since I've had the Make It Simple book to make the Tabitha t-shirt dress, and I was sitting in my sewing room wanting to make something. I have a couple of projects that are partially started, some things that I could make, and I just wanted something comfortable, casual. I wanted a dress. I wanted something that I could wear to work or just anywhere, and I decided the Tabitha t-shirt dress would be perfect. I have a lot of cotton jerseys, so that's how I landed on it. And I'm wishing now that I hadn't waited so long. The Make It Simple book gives you instructions on how to draft the skirt piece, and it's something that could be easily adapted and added onto any t-shirt. And because it's knit, it'll sew up quickly, and I'm looking forward to getting that off the cutting table, under the sewing machine, and onto my body. So I wouldn't say I lost my sojo this week. I was sitting in the sewing room. I knew I really, really wanted to sew something, but I was looking around and it was a case of, no, I don't want to sew this, I don't want to sew that, and digging into what did I want to sew. I know there are 2 factors in this. One, I know that I need to really roll up my sleeves and tidy the sewing room. I like to sew in a very neat and organized area. When I was not feeling well in February, I went up in my sewing room and I just tried to do what I could with the energy I had at the time, and it did make me feel better, but I was not as good about putting things in their proper places. And so when I went up to sew these last couple of weeks, I was kind of like, I don't like to sew in a mess, and I just need to make myself go in and clear up, and then I think I'll have a clearer mind and be able to really get the sewing going again. And the other thing was, I just had so many choices, and the weather's been changing back and forth, and I'd kind of set my mind on making a few more cozy makes, but it has been in the mid-80s here, and I just needed to shift. I think the Tabitha t-shirt dress was a good one to land on. It's going to be super comfortable in this warm spring weather I'm having now. And it'll also be great for my upcoming trip to the Sewing Expo in Lakeland, Florida, because if they crank the air conditioning up the way I have heard it is, I can just throw on a cardigan or a light jacket and I'll be good to go and comfy. I'd really love to know if you've had a similar issue where you've wanted to sew and you've had the desire, so it's not a case of losing your sojo, but you're not sewing, you're not producing like usual. Why is that? I'd love to hear your experience below. I love it when we have these conversations in the comment section below. It helps my channel to grow and it helps me get to know you better. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like and hit the subscribe button. If you watch as much sewing YouTube as I do, then you'll know that the month of March is full of Sew Frugal 23. This is a hashtag challenge over on Instagram, and there are going to be 1 or 2 YouTubers every day talking about this challenge. My challenge video is going to be on March 6th, so I hope you join me then. I'm going to be talking about free children's patterns that are available to sew. I know that a lot of vloggers are going to be talking about women's patterns, and since lately I've been doing a lot of sewing for my littles, I thought, let me go ahead and do one dedicated to children's patterns. So follow the hashtag SewFrugal23 to see loads of sewing inspiration on using free patterns. For a life update, I'm super excited for the original Sewing and Quilt Expo in Lakeland, Florida that I'll be attending in less than 2 weeks. A lot of my sewing vlogging friends are going to be there, and we're going to have a little meet and greet meetup on Friday, March 17th in the lobby at noon. So the lobby of the Expo Center. If you are there attending, we would love to see you. Let's just say you won't be able to miss our group. Now, March 17th, if you're Irish, I don't need to tell you, is St. Patrick's Day, and Izzy from Dizzy Quilts and Sew and I are going to be doing a little collab. We both are using Stash Hub to organize our fabrics, and we have shared project ideas with each other, but we haven't given any specifics to each other of what we're sewing, and we will be wearing our makes on St. Patrick's Day. So come to the expo if you're there and see what we've made. We'll be doing a reveal video later, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what Izzy makes. She sews so beautifully. Izzy is with Dizzy Quilts and Sew. I'll link her channel below and also down here. I can't wait to see what you're sewing, Izzy. Thank you so much for stopping by, and this is what YouTube thinks you'd like to see next. Until next time, I hope you have a joyful week and you find the good in all things, especially sewing. Bye.